Hey guys, it's the Pontiff, Archibald Chesterfield III, and today guys we're asking the question, does your Rolex attract women? And I thought this would be a great video to make there. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Reverso Grande date. And today guys, let me talk to you about this very interesting topic. Does your Rolex attract women? And I gotta be completely frank and honest with you, man. You've got to understand, it's like having a friend of yours who's done exceptionally well, and after a while you get fucking sick of his bragging. So I gotta be honest with you, you want to be low key. But today's story is not about that. It's about, can a Rolex attract a woman to you? And I actually do have a recent history of this. Let me set the scene. I had had a couple days in Bangers. This was mid 2019. I'd gone there for some business and to see some wenches and to see if I could find Nana Kim. And then I was coming back into the airport and I got my passport checked just as I was going through immigration. And this really beautiful woman started flirting with me. And I got to be completely frank and honest with you. She was gorgeous. She spoke good English. And we actually we kind of hit it off. Now I must admit, I wasn't wearing the best clothes. I was traveling to Singers for another rendezvous, and I was I had shorts, a long sleeve shirt, but a little bit frayed collar, still got a couple years of use left in it. But I had my bluesy. I had a two-tone bluesy Submariner, steel and gold bluesy. And that's really what attracted her to me. And I must be completely honest with you. I also have had the Daytona, the two-tone Maserati blue Daytona. That has attracted its fair share of attention. I gotta be honest with you. One of my previous clients from Blue Velvet, she saw me when I had the solid gold bluesy, solid gold Submariner blue dial, and I happened to have my friend's watch with me because I was getting a link for him. That was a two-tone, and I said, which one do you prefer? So I had solid gold bluesy and I had a two-tone bluesy, and she actually said to me she felt the two-tone looked better. She felt it looked better, the contrast. So don't always assume the solid gold will be the winner. And I was quite surprised. I thought, oh wow. And I got to tell you, I think the two-tone bluesy is probably one of the most beautiful watches of all time. I would say the problem with the Daytona is, see, the Submariner is so famous. It's ingrained in all of us that it's the Submariner. Then you got the two-tone Submariner. The problem is these lady folks, they're not really big watch people and they don't understand the Daytona. So to be completely frank and honest with you, I think you're going to get a lot more traction, out of the, you're going to get a lot more traction out of the, I can tell you this here now, you're going to get a lot more traction out of the Submariner than you would the Daytona. So I got to be honest with you. I honestly think if you want to impress the ladies, two-tone Submariner Rolex is the way to go, without a doubt. I had quite a number of ladies who asked me out, who wanted to be entertained by me, and it's the initial contact which is so important. Now, you might say to me, well, Arch, if that's the case, okay, let's say we believe your story, which they find hard to believe, but they said, well, why did you sell them all off and get Patek? Surely the meaning of life is pussy, pussy, pussy. And they're right. Yes, it is true. It's true. But let me explain this to you. That is true. The bitches will come to you when you got a two-tone bluesy. However, let me say this to you. The lady folks will take their underpants off, okay, when you wear Patek. Patek is life-changing. See, the whole thing about Patek Philippe is, it's not about something that is so recognizable or famous or it's in your face, fuck you. It's not like that. This is not a Dan Locke video. What happens is, with Patek itself there, Patek is a very, very special brand. And by having Patek Philippe, you yourself have a certain aura. You give off certain pheromones. Now, those pheromones, to a woman who's in her mating cycle, they are irresistible. The lady who gave me the panties, what watch was I wearing? Very good question. I can show you exactly. I was wearing a 5196. That's correct. 5196. She actually said the chocolate strap is beautiful. I didn't have it on the chocolate strap. I actually had it on a black strap, and I showed her a picture lately, and she really liked it. Panties. Look at that. Panties. So I got to be completely frank with you. I seriously, when you own Patek, it just brings in the pussies. Okay. There is no other watch. Lange is too Germanic. Okay. These boutique brands, forget it, man, forget it. You gotta get it's Patek. You want the swagger, you want the confidence, you gotta get Patek. Seriously, I've got to tell you the all to God truth. If you want pussy, if you want unlimited beautiful pussy, it's Patek Philippe. There is no other brand to choose. And I've got to be completely honest with you. I've been there a few times. This is how it goes. It's Patek and pussy. You have a Patek Philippe. It's the pheromones that bring in the bitches. I was wearing my Patek yesterday, and now I sound like Barry White. Hey, baby. Take your bra and undies off. Let's go and have a session. Just make sure you're clean downstairs, because I'll give you service you've never seen. See, that's Patek cool. That's what you want. Patek Philippe cool, man. Patek. It's Patek and pussy. This is the meaning of life. This is what it's all about. This is what it comes down to. It's Patek Philippe and pussy. So, to answer your question there, yes, the Rolex two-tone will bring in the bitches. But if you want really higher class beings, it's only Patek. It's only Patek Philippe. And I tell you the other trick, I'll give you another trick too. I often, when I've been on the lover's quest, I've worn my sports watch. When I've been doing a bit of sports riding, I've got my Reverso, and there's nothing like it. My Reverso's got an engraving from my ex-wife on there, the greatest lover of all time, Archibald. It's on the back. The other bitches find that very arousing and erotic, because they can't believe another bitch has given you an expensive trinket. So it makes them want you even more. So yeah. So that's a bit of advice there. This is serious advice. You might need to do a very high-end Dan Locke course, gold label closer course, to be able to get to this level here. I'm telling you for free, but it's Patek. Get a Patek. Get the fucking Patek. Get the Patek, and it'll all be fine. It's Patek. it's Patek Philippe. This is what you need to do. Once you hit the higher level, it's Patek. And the bitches will come to you in droves. Believe you me, they will come to you. So guys, there we go. That's the Archie Luxury topic for today. Can your Rolex bring you bitches? Yes, it can. It can bring you, attract women to you. But I think on a higher being, it's Patek. Okay, guys, wrap this up. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III. And until next time, see you later, fuckers. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David S.W. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have, for a long time, been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models, there's only one person I would recommend, David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David S.W. David S.W., the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David S.W. He even does things like FP Journe. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David S.W. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.